Hello and welcome to the podcast. My name is Eddie Vigil. This is episode number 109. This is a very special episode, as you've seen by the title, I hope. I am joined today by my fiancé, Michelle Hinsberg. Wow, we're engaged.
Oh my god, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So I thought it'd be fun to do the special episode here to just share some stories, share some context, highlight you, and kind of treat this as sort of I don't know. I like to think about these as like a time capsule. Yeah, little moment in time. We've been engaged for less than a month. We're nearing. What are we at?
We're close.
Yeah, less than a month.
Yeah. Maybe like a week.
Yeah, and
5 days. Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to, cause there's lots to talk about. There's the future. There's the past. There's questions that I have ready for you from myself and from other members of our inner circle.
Oh.
So I'm looking forward to jumping in. But yeah. What are you thinking of? How do you want to?
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Uh-huh.
Who would have thought?
Not me.
Not me.
All right. Great. Well, let's see. For people, okay, who initially, I guess, starting off.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the people who are watching this right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's some people who know you. There's some people who know me. There's some people who don't know you.
And there's some people who don't know you.
Correct. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. Silence your cell phones.
I did.
Okay.
It's my alarm.
So let's start with an easy question from the top.
That'd be great.
And this one, I'm going to already start with a special guest question. This one is from my cousin, Steven.
Oh, okay.
Steven lives in New York City.
Yes.
We recently visited him.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where the proposal occurred. It occurred in Central Park.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. But before we talk about that, I know you want to hear the story because I want to share it. But yeah, Stephen asks,
okay.
How did you two meet? And wants to hear that story again.
Okay. I recall it being at Take Two Studios, which is a acting modeling school here in Reno. And I ran into him and he came up to me and we were introducing ourselves or something, and I told him that I was moving to LA, and he put down my idea. Yeah, and I was like, who does this guy think he is? He's such a douche. Like, he thinks he knows everything. So that was yeah. That was the start.
That was the literal first impression.
Literal.
Yeah, context there. Did you say, you mentioned Take Two, but did you say you're there as an actor taking an acting class? Did you mention that part?
Yeah, no.
Okay, she's an actor.
Taking acting classes, and yeah, because I was preparing to move to LA. Wanted to get back into things because I've been to LA before and I had studied there, and yeah, just being a good actor and working on my craft. Yeah.
Yeah, this was back in maybe 2017.
Yes, 2017.
So it's some time ago. We're now in 2026.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, again, I've told you this before, but I'll say it again here that I'm sorry for how I showed
Yeah.
up that day. Um, yeah, I was definitely projecting myself with the whole like, are you sure you're ready? Like that sounds really ambitious. Is that something you can handle? Do you think you're ready for LA? Like all that.
Yeah.
But really, I'm just
It's
talking to
like,
myself.
who's this guy? You don't even know me.
But yeah, I was just like, I don't know. But
You
yeah,
did
either way,
word
I
barf your insecurities.
for my side, I do remember being what's the word? Um, I do remember finding your confidence to be like inspiring.
Hmm.
Like wow, even though I said the words I said, internally there were glimmers of like wow, she's confident in this direction.
Yeah.
She's ambitious with her goal. And yeah, those are attractive qualities that grew out of that seed.
Yeah.
So yeah, your confidence, your ambition,
Yeah.
I think it's lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah. So that was question number one. How we met.
How we
That was
met.
literally how we met.
Literally.
Um,
Yeah, but then he was teaching a short film workshop where
production.
production, so where you learn how to make a short film, and I was like, yeah, I need like footage for my reel. But I was like, man, this class is kind of expensive. It was like $275 at the time. I was like broke. I was like, no, this will be a good thing. And I waited till like the last minute too to sign up. And I almost didn't. Um, I was a little hesitant because I was like, it's that Eddie guy. That first impression we had was not the greatest. And yeah, but then I did it in the first class. I was like, whoa, he knows his stuff. He's really smart. And yeah, it flipped pretty quickly. Like like your first interaction, like it didn't phase me as much because I was like, okay, he knows his stuff, and maybe, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, thanks for signing up.
Sure thing.
Yeah, the rest is history. Well, there's lots of our story does. There's ups and downs.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, we moved to LA together. We have a couple of movies that we worked on together,
Mm-hmm.
which I want to talk about more of. Yeah, we have the moment of dating. We have a moment of like staying friends, staying connected. There's a phase of disconnection.
Yeah.
And then there's
Complete
the phase we're in now, which was reconnection.
Yeah.
As of last year, moving back to Reno and on top of everything else. And yeah, I feel lucky to have reconnected with you. I didn't expect us to start dating again at all.
Yeah, me neither.
And yeah, thank you for being open to hearing me
Yeah.
and seeing me. And yeah, it's been a lot of work and a lot of talking and a lot of everything. And now we're engaged. Oh
And
my
now we're
gosh!
engaged. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just laying that down as some foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
What are you thinking?
That I love you.
I love you too.
And yeah, I'm happy that I've said to a few people, I'm like, it's like we've been through the hardest, darkest like times already. So like it's only up from here. We've just been through so much. And normally people experience those types of things after, but it's nice to have grown and reconnected at the stages that we're at.
Yes, I'm sure there will be other chapters in the future.
Yeah,
life is long.
for sure. But we've
But yeah.
But yeah, we already know we can get through, like, tough things, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually brings me to a question that I have in my bucket here from Caesar. Caesar's my brother, younger by 3 years, a little younger than you as well.
Yeah.
He asks, this one's a little heavier.
Oh gosh,
so
I'm
prep
scared.
for this.
I didn't realize there were going to be questions from other people.
Yeah, I get it, yeah. All right, so this is, we can massage this wording a little bit as needed, but
Okay.
do you think, quote unquote, letting your relationship end the first time was important for the two of you to get to this point where it can now flourish?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Yeah, because there was reasons for the breakup, and it allowed both of us to grow, and yeah. I think everything happened, like, I do think about, okay, like, what if we did stay together? What would that be like? Like, maybe we could have worked it out, but I know for me, like, there were, like, character reasons why I was like, I can't stay in this relationship. And yeah, so yeah. I think, like, I think that goes into what I said previously about going through hard things and being able to be apart too through those and come back stronger and knowing that we could get through so much already. Yeah.
Great. I'm just trying to think about my own version of the answer, because yeah, I don't know how we could have gotten to this point and stayed together.
Yeah.
I had lots of things I needed to face in myself, and I wasn't ready for love that first time around, or knowing how to love, or knowing how to receive love, or like lots of inner work that was needed. And I don't know how some people do it, like within relationships, and again, not knowing how that we would reunite and reconnect later. It's kind of like a whole weird thing. But yeah, for us, yeah, I don't know how we would have gotten here without letting it end the first time.
Like, I needed to grow too. Like, yeah, like, I used to find my self-worth in, like, how other people thought of me or, like, treated me. And now I'm like, yeah, like, if you treat me like shit, I'm bye. Like, you know. Yeah, and, like, it's so much different this time around too. Like, I think the first time I was very, like, I just needed you. Like, it was kind of codependent in a way. And now I'm like, no, like, I want to be around you, but I also like my own things, and my cat is eating my breakfast right now. But it's okay. But yeah. Yeah, I feel much more confident in myself and, like, knowing my worth. And yeah, it's nice to be in a relationship with that, because I think for women especially, but I mean, I'm a woman, so I don't know about the men so much, so, but we could really end up, like, changing ourselves for a guy's approval. So yeah,
it can happen for a guy
too. It can happen for a guy too.
Speak from experience. Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go, Caesar. There's your answer. All right. I want to switch topics a little bit. I guess let's highlight where we are right now too. We're in your apartment.
We're in my apartment.
It's wonderful. It's we have a cat in the background here. Who's that?
That's Emma. And this is Finny behind me. You can't see him, but
You can see him, little black cat.
Little black kitty. They're both brother and sister, same litter from. He's stretching. He loves stretchy stretch. That's his favorite thing. But from Sante Dior in Los Feliz, like some shelter there with that name. I can't remember it because it's such a complicated name, but they were a great shelter, and yeah, they're my babies.
Yeah, they're lovely.
Yeah.
Not to say, I'll highlight some stuff that's in the works right now too. We'll hop back to the present here. Being engaged.
Yes.
This is my first time being engaged.
Me too.
And it's been fun. The common question that I've been receiving, and just to answer it here for where we are right now too, is there a wedding date planned?
Oh God.
Do you have the wedding date figured out yet? And it's like,
no, not yet.
No, not yet.
This year, though.
Have you done the wedding colors yet? You guys figured that out yet?
It's like we've been engaged for 2 seconds.
No, not yet. So there's no wedding date yet. We'll figure that out, and we'll let we'll get the word out to those that need to know.
Yeah. That'll probably be a very small wedding.
It'll be soon, though. It'll be soon, sooner than some people expect.
Yeah.
Yeah. This year.
And no, I'm not pregnant, like my dad asked.
Okay, she's not pregnant.
I'm not pregnant.
But we do want children.
Yes, we do.
We'll work on that soon. And also, this is your apartment right now, but also we're working into moving in together because we kind of we took it slower the second time. I have my own apartment. She has her own apartment, and that was intentional. Yep. To explore and re-explore together in life, and I know for me, I needed my own space and my own world to kind of reground from the transition of the move, and I've made a whole career change, and us getting back together was unforeseen and new, and
done a lot.
And now it's finally time. It's time. We're engaged. Oh my gosh. And we move in. We're going to be living together next month. Yeah. Yeah, a couple of weeks. Yeah. A few weeks.
Like 2 weeks exactly. If not a little sooner, I guess. Yeah. Depending on, like, we're doing a van load. I have a van. It's a whole nother story. I did share it to my Instagram so some people know about it. But basically, it needed like $5,000 in repairs, and that took my budget. So I'll be selling her. But in the meantime, she's been great for moving stuff. So.
If anybody's in the market for a van life van, hit us up quick. It's going to go fast once it hits the market.
$5,000 worth of new stuff.
What are you selling it for? $8,500 listing price? Yeah, is that what the...
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Or best offer.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about New York City.
Okay.
So I want to share that story.
Which one? The proposal?
The proposal. Okay. Is there another one?
I don't know, the way you framed it, I was like, oh, like my dream of moving there, and then how I felt after.
So we had the whole getting engaged. Like me, okay. Traditionally speaking, the man asks the woman. The man gets on his knee.
But I asked. No, just kidding.
The man gets on his knee and asks the woman if she'll marry him. Yes. So once we hit the new year, we opened up conversations about, okay, what's the plan? We talked through engagement. We talked about what rings she might be attracted to. We went shopping for rings. We did the whole ring sizing, got some ideas, and I'm like, okay, all right, when am I going to do this? When am I going to do this? And then we had a plan to Thailand that kind of fell through for reasons. And then we ended up pivoting and switching that. We pushed the trip a month from March, Thailand to April, New York. Yes. And New York City, you can talk about that too. But that's where the kernel, I was looking for a place to put the proposal, and New York City felt. It feels lovely.
Yeah.
And I know when we were planning to go, I asked you like what you were most excited about when
Yes.
going back to New York. 'Cause it had been some time for you since you had been there.
Yeah. Over a
And
decade.
you answered at the time with you're most excited for Central Park.
Okay.
And I was like, ding, 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 ding. That's where it's happening. I can do that.
Yeah.
So that's where the idea came from. And but yeah, so
Nice.
I'll just jump right into that story
All
just
right, go
to
for it.
get that going.
Get it. Like, don't make them wait any longer.
So the weather was not like where I was kind of keeping an eye on the
Yeah.
forecast leading up to the trip, and then we got there and they were experiencing really nice sunny days
Mm-hmm.
basically up until we flew out, and then we
Yeah.
got there and it was windy and cold, cloudy, a little rain. It was 50 degrees, 60 degrees, chilly, and chances of rain like for the first few days. So I was like, oh, okay, because my plan was to just get this thing. Like I wanted it. We flew on Friday night. We had plans Saturday, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
Sunday is gonna be our first whole day there, and I'm gonna ask like, let's go to Central Park Sunday. I'll pop the question then.
Yeah. Then it.
We ended up having to pivot, do some
Yeah.
museums, do this, do that.
We ran out of time.
Um,
I think we were both really tired. We went to the Guggenheim, right?
well, it was not good weather.
It wasn't good weather.
Either way, I was just going with the flow. From my perspective, I'm just like, okay, when we end up there, we'll end up there, and I'll ask a question.
Yeah.
Tuesday comes around. Yeah. I think, yeah, it was a Tuesday, April 21st. She's getting scratched by the cat over here. wants attention.
Yeah, he gets jealous.
Yeah, so we actually didn't have Central Park on the schedule that day.
Yeah.
And we just found a window
This
of
was
like
Tuesday. Did you mention that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're being scratched.
Being
it's
scratched
okay.
by Finn.
So we had a window. I was like, okay, we're going to Central Park officially. Finally, okay, this is happening. And the plan was, because Steven had recommended renting some bicycles to be able to get a better, cover more ground at Central Park.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, yeah, we'll go get the rental bikes. And we went and did that. We rent them for an hour. So then in my head, I'm like, all right, the clock starts now. We have 1 hour for me to get a spot. So I'm trying to play it cool. I'm trying to be like, there's no big plan here. Where do you want to bike? I'm just following her. Oh, which area do you want to go to? Where are we going? And she's over here bicycling up a hill, dying.
At like 1 mile per hour. I'm like, I could walk faster
I felt so bad because I should have got you the e-bike. I'm sorry. Kind of skimped on the rental there.
It was pretty expensive, so it's okay.
So either way, she eventually says to me something along the lines of like, okay, no, like your turn. Like, where do you want to go? So I'm like, okay, now it's in, yeah.
Yeah, well, like, so we were trying to go to this field that I've seen in pictures before, and I Googled it. I got the location on maps. Okay, great. We were on the right side of Central Park to find it. We went there, and it was like just a bunch of baseball fields. And I was like, this just doesn't look like the pictures. I was like, I don't know if we're in the right spot, but we don't really have a lot of time anyway. I'm good. Like, where do you want to go? And so, yeah.
So I was like, great. How much time do we got left? All right.
12 minutes. No.
So yeah, we biked around. There's so many beautiful spots around Central Park. I started getting nervous when I just noticed how busy the park was. Because I had only been to Central Park once before, and I don't think I'd been to this section of it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's like a whole audience here. There's like, it's just so open, and everyone can see everything, and there's just like hundreds of people around every corner. But there was like some more lush, dense areas with like these cool rocks that were kind of grabbing my attention. And
Yeah.
eventually I navigated us to a,
It's funny because he's like, "Oh, let's go up this trail looking thing." And so there's the main path and then a dirt trail up to the rocks. So we go up to this trail and then the path went like this and would have gone back up and we're like, "Oh, we could have taken the path." But it was
we don't know where we're at.
funny.
So, I don't know if you go to Michelle's Instagram, you put up the video.
Yeah.
Essentially, in the back of my mind, we had been working on this like getting clips of
Yeah.
her dancing. Like I would hold her hand and record her and like spin her here and then spin her here, and the intention was to like intercut
Mhm.
her in different locations over the last like year or so.
Yeah.
And that was my whole thing is let's pull over, let's find a beautiful spot, and let's film one of those clips
Yeah.
of you
It was
dancing.
smart because we hadn't done that in a while. I almost like forgot about it too. It's been a few months. I think Thailand really, like, because I was waiting for Thailand. So I was like, I want Thailand in there, like for a really like pretty location. Um, and then that moved to New York, and I kind of forgot. But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't forget. I was like, this
Like,
is my
this is the
my
way
key. This
that
is
you're
my
gonna-
smooth transition into the question. So I
Yeah.
spun her,
It was
and
smart.
I spun her, and I got it, and then I stopped recording, and then I was like, actually, I have another shot in mind. Let me put the phone down here, flip the camera around, kind of framed it up
Yep.
quickly, hit record, and then I pulled her into
Yeah,
frame,
and that's when I knew.
and then I got on my knee. Cut to the clip right here.
Right.
There it is. It's happening. Yeah, and it was lovely. But
Yeah.
yeah, you said that's when you
I
when
was
you
like,
knew. See,
oh.
like she didn't know until the very end.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, okay, so I was like, oh yeah, it'd be really cool if it happened in New York. We haven't really talked about it in a while. And like he asked me like I not necessarily for ideas for a proposal, but like kind of things that I wanted. You were like I was like, it could be cool, like if you do it here to involve my family, because that's what my brother and my sister-in-law did. Yeah, and then like I knew my sister was gonna get engaged, so I was like, it'd be fun for people to know before me. Yeah, so but I also told him like I wouldn't mind if you did it in like Thailand, and then I like that transfers to New York too. But yeah, we'd been there since Friday, so I was like, okay, like we're like halfway through the trip. Like maybe it's not happening, but I mean, okay. Like yeah, so I wasn't really expecting it. And yeah, we hadn't done that that clip thing in a while, so yeah, it was perfect.
You did tell me later that there were some hints along the
There
way.
were, yeah.
Like you mentioned,
Yeah.
my parents drove us to the airport to drop us off for the flights to New York, and you mentioned there's a little hint there if you want to share that.
Yeah, so we were getting out and giving his parents hugs, and then him and his mom hugged last, and his mom whispered something into his ear, or like just like an extra term of endearment maybe. Like I couldn't catch it, but I was like, oh, it's a little different than her normal hugs. So even just like something as small as that.
Yeah, because my mom wished me luck on the trip.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she was so excited.
So excited.
And I'm like, Mom, you're being so obvious. You're giving some hints right now. Don't screw.
I was
But
like,
it's okay. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, no, it's great.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah.
that's the story. That's the proposal story. Yeah, and then it was fun. Like there, being Central Park, there
Mhm.
were still people in the
There's
vicinity.
people.
It was
Got
kind
some
of
claps.
yeah, it was cute. Yeah, people were clapping from like I just heard Like I'm just looking up at Michelle, putting the ring on her finger, and I'm just hearing claps like all around me from in a circle, and I'm just like looking around, and I'm like, oh, there's like people on a rock over there
Yep.
clapping, looking at it. It's just
Yep.
people over there. That was cute.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, man, I should have really done this in a higher dense place. I wanted more claps. Like, it was cool.
Yeah. And then
The young lady comes over.
yeah, a mom and daughter came over. That it was really the mom that was like doing the talking. She was really I liked it. It was fun. She's like, "Oh my god, love is real. Magic." And all this stuff. And she was really sweet and she took our pictures for us.
Yeah, do you guys want your pictures taken?
Yeah. As he was like putting the ring on my finger, she's like, "Do you guys want some pictures taken?" I'm like, in the moment, I didn't cross my mind, but like watching it back, I'm like, "Oh wow, she didn't even let him finish." She was just so excited.
It was cute.
Yeah.
It was cute. And I remember Steven and his partner Andy
Yeah.
were watching it, cracking
They
up,
loved
watching
it
her.
too.
They're like, "Oh my gosh, she's so New York."
Yeah.
Her daughter was like a teenage daughter, kind of half
Yeah.
embarrassed to like watch her mom do all this stuff. And all this. So it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then I look back at my clock. I'm like, all right, well,
All right, we gotta go.
we're engaged now, but the bike's got to get beat back in like 8 minutes. So let's
Yep, and we
race
gotta go to our
back.
Broadway play.
So, yeah, but that was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
And then you're just beaming the rest of the
Yeah.
trip,
Yeah.
looking at it,
Yeah.
looking at it. Show it off right now. See? There it is.
Yeah. And yeah, I was like sneaking it to every picture I could. Like I'd be like this, or like, yeah, like if you took a picture of the food, I would put my hand in. It was fun.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Great. Let's see if I can jump us to potentially a new, similar new topic. We'll see. I got questions.
Okay.
I got questions.
Speaking of coffee, this is a venti iced chai, and funny story. I used to get these because I thought there was no caffeine in them, and then one day we went to a coffee shop, and I told him that. I was like, "Yeah, I like to get the venti chai, like, or just like a chai iced chai, because like I don't want the caffeine." Turns out it's like the most caffeinated drink ever.
It's black coffee,
Mhm.
black tea.
And
Very
today I'm
caffeinated.
tired, so I got caffeine.
Okay, let's see.
'Kay.
Lots of directions we can go here. Let's hear from my mom.
Okay.
We're gonna be jumping all over the
Should we be
place
like,
here.
when am I getting grandbabies?
Nope, she
That's
did
my
not
mom.
ask that. She does not ask that. But I'm sure the question is up in the air. All right, so this is a whole new topic here, but you can give some foundation on this. My mom asks. Well, my mom, aka for you, you know her as Gwen.
Mhm.
How did you choose to study nursing for your next career?
Okay.
Is there an experience you had that led you down that path?
Okay. Should we, like, before we talk about nursing, should we talk about maybe my business? And because that's part of the story.
Yeah, give whatever
Yeah.
context you need to
Yeah, I mean, okay, so
take it from being an actor.
yeah, I used to be an aspiring actress living in Los Angeles. Did that till about 30, 31. And yeah, I was pretty much, COVID happened. So this was like this was like 3 years after COVID. But COVID happened. I lost my work, as most people did. And then I racked up credit card debt to try to survive. Although I was already racking it up before, so it probably would have happened anyway, but ended up going bankrupt, literally, for my dream of being an actress. Then I got into a car accident in 2022. And then I was broke again. And I'm saying all this because I I came home to Reno, stayed here for a few months just to try it out. Still had my apartment in LA, and yeah, just realized I don't want to be an actor anymore. I don't, or at the very least, at that time, I didn't want to live in LA and be broke. And I always wanted to move back and start a business. I'm like, I feel like I just need to go home for like a year or two, get rich, and then come back. And yeah, so I moved back in January 2023. In December 2022, I bought a course on selling print on demand on Etsy and started that shop. And I got some sales. That was really exciting. And then through that, when you sell print on demand, you need to buy what are called mock-up photos. So basically, that's like print on demand has different clothing styles that you can sell. And so you buy these things called mock-ups off of Etsy of models wearing those print on demand products, but blank, so you could put your designs on them. So anyway, it finally clicked. It took way too long, I think, because I had been thinking of print on demand for over a year before buying that course. And I was like, wait, I could do this mock-up thing. And so I also started a mock-up shop, and it like took off kind of from day one. Like, yeah.
What's it called?
It's called Mocks by Little Feather, which I wish I had a different name. Because by Little Feather was like my artist name in LA. I had a by Little Feather Instagram, and I would just do my art on there just for me and my friends who followed me. It was like 20 people. And when I was thinking of names, I was like, oh, I'll just be Mocks by Little Feather because that's my art name. Yeah, but other people have really creative names. So
Name was great. Name was great, and the shop was successful.
Yeah.
So you're working your way to nursing here.
Yes, this is a long way around, but I want to share the whole story. Yeah, so January 2023, my shop made enough money for me to not have to work, but I did live at home, sharing a room with my mom. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, just doing what I gotta do to, survive and also start a business. And then year 2, it like really took off, and I was making more money than I have ever made in my life. And then I realized, it was around then, I was like, oh, I know this isn't going to last forever. So in 2024, I started doing prereqs for nursing after talking to a family friend, Kim, who's a nurse. And she, I kind of wanted to do nursing like before all of this, but I never thought I'd be really good at it because I was never really good at science. And also I wanted to be an actor first, so like that came first regardless. But so after talking to Kim, I was like, she opened my eyes to all the things I didn't know about nursing. So I started taking prereqs, but my shop was doing so well that I was like, okay, like I'm ready to start nursing school, but like let me wait until things slow down. So to answer the question, there really isn't like a moment. Like I know some people are like, oh no, that's wrong. That is so wrong. That is wrong. Okay. Also, when I moved back from LA, I was dealing with some health issues and trying to figure it out on my own. And with a doctor, not like on my own with Google, but kind of both. But I remember just not feeling heard and being dismissed and going back to this doctor too, and he's like, "You still have that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I told you I've had it for like years." And he didn't believe me. He thought it was like something that just popped up and would go away in like a week. And yeah, that mixed with some other doctor experiences. One doctor told me that I was thinking too much and I need to get over it. And yeah, turns out
Not
they were
okay,
wrong.
Not okay, yeah.
I finally went to a rheumatologist, and yeah, apparently I'm like hypermobile. It's like a genetic mutation, and it makes me really bendy, and it also causes a lot of pain and other things. So yeah, after the rheumatologist, I was like, I want to be like him. I'm like, I want to be, I want to add to the good nurses and doctors out there. And that was actually like 2 years after talking to Kim. So I already knew I wanted to do nursing, but I was on the fence. And yeah, he really impacted me. I was like, he actually listened. He didn't think I was crazy. He did a test that took 2 seconds that these other doctors could have done, especially based on my symptoms. And yeah, then he diagnosed me with that, and I've been able to do things at home to help with it. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah.
So where are you at now with nursing?
Okay, so I started nursing school. I'm a sophomore. But yeah, I started in March. I finished one class. I'm on pathophysiology right now. I took my first objective assessment, and I didn't pass, which was really hard because I had studied like so much. Turns out I just like was studying the wrong stuff. Because this is like my first science class. Again, like I'm coming from arts background. When I was homeschooled, my dad was like, "That's okay. You don't need to worry about science. You're going to the arts. Don't worry about it." So we didn't really like focus on me learning stuff then, and then I did get a BA. And anyway, I'm like, I'm starting from ground zero. Like I don't know anything. I have like some microbiology stuff because I took that prereq. But anyway, yeah, I've been studying my butt off still, and I'm taking my next test on Wednesday, my retake. Yeah, and I did what's called a live quiz with my instructor, and I passed that, which somewhat surprised me because sometimes like I'll read a question and I don't know the answer, and then it makes me feel like I don't know anything. And then I'm like, wait, no, I do know stuff. Like I got 10 out of 12 right. That's like a B. I'm like, okay, great. Yeah, so.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine like going back to school, switching career paths as well, takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
I know there's fear for me thinking about like, because I recently made my career pivot into like back into the engineering realm. Yeah. Now I'm doing like land survey stuff, but thinking about as I talk to the guys at the office and stuff, being like, oh, I want to do engineering. And it's like, okay, well, you know about this accreditation and this certification and this other test and this other test and this other test. And I'm like, I don't really want to go back to school. Getting back into the swing of like how to study, how to learn, how to do this, especially if science isn't the background. And like, yeah, I'm sure it takes some time to get that momentum going, which is what you're doing right now.
Yeah, like you witnessed, I have my iPad Pro with my Apple Pencil and my Notability, and I'm like, I mean, that's what I used when I did my BA was an iPad pencil and Notability, and this time it's just not working. Like, I've had to go old-fashioned with a notebook, pens, highlighters, and physical flashcards.
Yeah, index cards, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's working for me. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do what works.
So, sorry, iPad.
On this same path, I
Yeah.
have a question from Tim.
Oh my gosh.
Tim is Priscilla's partner.
Yeah.
Tim asks,
Aw.
this kind of overlaps with the future with children and stuff. We have some questions about child raising.
Ooh.
This one's a simple one. But
Okay.
Tim asks, will you be sure to teach your kids to say abrasion, laceration instead of boo-boo and owie?
Now I will. Yeah, of course. That sounds way cooler, especially as me being their nurse mom. Yep, laceration, abrasion. Yeah.
Yeah, the answer is yes, Tim.
Yes.
They are gonna.
Thanks for the idea. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like, Mom, I have a concussion or contusion. You know, I like that. Big words for the little kiddos.
Good luck. Good luck on that one.
Yeah.
To us. Speaking of children,
Yes.
my family on the Vigil side wants to know.
Mm-hmm.
No one prompted me with this question. I'm just going to say they want to know this.
Okay.
But if we have a son, are we naming him
Oh.
Eddie? Because my full name, just to say it,
explain
Eduardo.
Esteban.
Technically, Eduardo Esteban Vigil the fifth. Right? So every generation prior, my dad's Eduardo Esteban Vigil the fourth. My gramps is the third. And so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, a son is born.
Yeah.
Is he Eddie's sixth?
Before I answer the question, I just want to say when we first met, that literal first time, I think he followed me on Instagram, and so I followed him back, but I was like, who does this guy think he is? Like, what is this V at the end of his name? Like, he can't just be Eddie V, he has to be Eddie Vigil V. Like, I didn't realize it was for 5. I'm like, I was like kind of being like a brat as well. But anyway, I learned it was the 5th. And
I mean, the V is tough because it's so confusing.
Yeah.
I know when I assigned stuff, I got made fun of even into college, but I have to do the whole form Eddie and then ask for a middle initial E and then last name Vigil and then suffix V. So it just looks like I'm adding my first initial, like my initials after, and it just looks kind of weird. But a VI or an IV or a 111, an I, like it's a little bit more clear. The V. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because it just looks like an extra letter. So to answer the question, at first I was like, when we reconnected, I was like, it's not happening. Like, we're not. There's enough Eddies. Like, there's enough. There's 5 of you. But then as time went on, I was like, no, actually, I'm down.
Woo! Go Hills.
Yeah.
The lineage. Well, now fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we have to have a boy first. We have to
have a child.
Child at all. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So laceration.
Abrasion
for Eddie. Number 6.
Number 6.
Good luck, little one. Good luck.
We did talk about girl names last night randomly because I brought it up.
Yeah, you did.
And we got a cute one.
We'll see what happens, everybody.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Great. All right. Priscilla asks.
Priscilla's my mom.
Your mom.
Yeah.
This maybe could be for both of us.
Okay.
But I'll ask you first. Now that you're engaged, do you feel different? What's different?
I don't know if this necessarily constitutes for feeling different, but I do go, wow, like, he's going to be my husband. Like we're in this together forever. Like, that does feel different, and I like it. Yeah, I'm very happy, and I'm like, he's mine, yay. get a little giddy inside. Yeah. Also feels a little different too. I'm like, okay, like I have a partner, like I have someone to do life with, and we'll be combining things, and it's not just me anymore, it's us. And that feels different and nice too. Yeah.
Great.
What about you?
Engagement.
You can't say my answers.
No, I wasn't gonna say those answers. Engagement, it does feel different.
Yeah, how does it feel different for you?
It does feel different. It definitely, like, I have been reflecting on it. I've been talking to friends about it too, with like prior to essentially kind of like this year with, I mean, even last year we talked about engagement and like when that would be addressed. We both agreed we want to do that. Just the question of when, and then this year became like, okay, let's do it soon.
Yeah.
And as it became more and more real as time was going on, as you know, I'm paying down this ring, I'm picking this out, I'm having to like do all this work to secure this, I'm having to plan the proposal.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay. So there's like those mini steps in there that are big steps to take and big things to figure out and stuff, and then I'm just like, okay, and then I ask the question, and then it's like real, and it's like, okay, well, okay, she said yes, all right, and then I have to process all of it with like, like, well, okay, but like, what is this? Like, what is it? Like, I didn't really fully understand what it meant until I'm kind of like in it now with like, oh.
What does that mean?
No, I just mean like it's deeper than I expected it to be,
nice.
and it means more than, because like, okay, before in life, news comes in pretty consistently with like, oh, this friend, they've been dating so and so long, they're engaged and they're getting married. Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
It seems like natural steps they're taking. And I just like observe it and I'm like, okay, congrats. But I didn't quite feel the leaps they're taking, the emotionality and the commitment that it takes to make those steps is kind of heavy. And so now jumping into it, ourselves and myself, it's like, oh, this matters. This means something. It's not just a label shift. This is like like you're kind of saying, it's a lifestyle shift. It's mental shifts. It's so it's kind of weighing differently than I expected it to be. I'm like, this is, I enjoy the added, I don't know, like the jointness of coming together and leveling up our relationship and all of that. It's it does feel like, oh, we're in, like kind of what you're saying. I'm going to steal your answer now. Yeah, we're in this together, and now we can move forward from this point. Is like the confidence, at least for this relationship specifically. I don't know how it is for other people, but I do feel an added confidence and like, okay, I feel very secure, and talking about children is not as scary. There's still fear with children and all that kind of stuff, but it's like, okay, I have a partner that loves me and that I love, and we'll adapt and we can make this happen. Let's do this. And that's just kind of consistent across the spectrum of life and relationships. So and I've really enjoyed getting to combine the families as well too. That's been a big shift. Like we experimented with it during the holidays last year, and getting to more officially inviting my parents to your parents' stuff and vice versa is kind of going to be a fun thing to explore. So seeing the families come together like the world, yeah, the world around us is also adjusting to our adjustments. So it's kind of that's been fun to see too. That's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Woo! We're gonna say something else.
No,
Okay.
Emma's been running back and forth. It's
Just
funny.
just watching the cats. Enjoy the background stuff.
Like, they're usually pretty chill.
Okay. I have one more question from a guest, and I'll jump into more stuff, more from me.
Okay.
My dad,
Your dad.
Eddie number 4.
He gave you this question?
Yeah.
You asked him?
Yeah. So he wants to hear you talk about your mechanical skills,
Yes.
working on cars, your tooling inventory,
Yeah.
and your interest in the projects you've completed.
Okay. Oh, I love this stuff. Okay. I love to fix things, especially like mechanical things. And I think it dates back to my dad was an IT guy, and he had me taking apart computers and building them back up again at the age of 7. So, like, yeah, okay. Recently, I took my dryer apart. This isn't the first time, and I, drum and all, cleaned it, got all the lint out. Dangerous amount of lint. Put it all back together. And then I also like to do things with cars. So, like, my van needed a lot of work. And when I bought it, the AC didn't work. And I was like, I know I can fix that. So I looked up on YouTube, and there's like a bypass trick you can do, and I did that. And I got my AC working. And then my love's car over here died at my apartment. I think it was all meant to be. The car's like, we need Michelle. So I decided to die here. Yeah, we took a few, like...
It was a purely electrical issue.
Yeah, purely electrical. Although he does have a blown fuse he really needs to replace. Also electrical, technically, but... Anyway, yeah, I did some research. I was like, okay, like, we'll figure this out. And found out that on his car particularly, he has a hatchback, and there's like a tube with wiring, and it's a very common issue in these cars is from the up and down the wires break and snap off. And I was like, well, are you willing to let me cut this rubber thing so that we can see if this is the issue? And he's like, yeah. And
She was very confident.
I was very confident. And I did it. I said, yep, that's your issue. Because the wires were like really bad and severed. And so ordered the new parts off Amazon. Ordered me some tools too to go with it. Hold on. Get some liquid.
Yeah, because my car has been experiencing the loss of certain electrical abilities over time. Like, I lost the ability to use my wipers at one point, and then my little roof, my sunroof that moves, stopped kind of like working. And I think, yeah, and then that one morning I started the car, and it just the whole thing shut down. It's like error. And I was like,
Dead.
oh.
Like, in the car starts, so we knew it wasn't the battery. And yeah, so we're like electrical for sure. And anyway, I in the midst of studying, I think, for my first exam, I was too excited. I got the part, and it was like 5 in the afternoon. I was like, I'm going to go do this. Also, too, before we ordered the parts, he's like, yeah, you can do it. You're sure you want to or can? And I was like, yeah, no, like, I was stripping wires as a kid in server rooms. Like, I know how to do this. And, yeah, so I did it. And, yeah, now his car works.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Wait, I want to talk about my collection of tools.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
review the question.
Okay, so now that like I'm in the process of moving, I decided to organize my tools. Also, I just like really like tools. I also have this Home Depot bucket that I got recently that I was really excited about. And yeah, so I have my drills, hammers, special like cranky tool things. I don't know the names of these things, all of them, but that's not the important part. But yeah, so I went through. I call it like a dad jar, where like dads have like a mason jar full of like nuts and bolts they just collect over the years. I was like, I have one of those. But it wasn't a jar; it was like a bucket. And I was like, I want to organize these. And so I went to Target and I got these containers that have little shapes in them, and I organized them, and it's so pretty. I just love it. Yeah.
And it's great that
It
you
makes
do.
me so happy.
That's great. Because it's definitely not the direction I go.
No.
So,
I definitely take on, I guess males more typically have that skill set, but I'm like, yeah, get me my pink mechanic suit. Like, let's go. I almost was like, maybe I should go become a mechanic instead of a nurse. But no, but it goes in with working with my hands, and I don't like to sit in front of a computer unless it's my own business. But so
yeah.
yeah,
No, that's great. It's
Yeah.
fun that you have, again, that confidence that yeah, I don't know. You said it just mostly comes from growing up, getting
like
permission to rip stuff up, being taught
yeah,
it, and you enjoyed that.
yeah. When you don't tell a child that they can't do something, then they don't question their ability, and I feel like that was me as a kid. My dad was always, yeah, like, you can do it. Yeah, take it apart. This is RAM. This is the hard drive. This is the motherboard. You know. Yeah, I loved taking out the RAM for some reason. The way it clicks in on the old computers. Yeah, we would upgrade the RAM. I'd go to the server rooms with him and build Ethernet cables and play with the equipment there, like the little forklift thing that takes you to the ceiling. Yeah. Also, I'm also really good at computers. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's great.
Yeah.
She's the handy one. I have definitely spent a lot of my adult life feeling more comfortable in an assistant position. So I can show up and be helpful. Like if you want to lead the charge, and I'll be like, sure. Like I could imagine having projects on a future house and being like, you're the mastermind of like what we're doing. But then I'm like, all right, yeah, just give me the steps and I'll help. But I don't enjoy doing all that research. Like I don't even know how you found out what was wrong with my car. Like I did some I did some searching too, and I didn't come to the same conclusion as you. And I'm like, wow, she found it. She figured it out. And for me, there's so much resistance there. And I would rather ideally I'd have the funds ready for it. But yeah, I'm like, just take my car in, give the person the $3,000 to figure it out and get it done. I don't want to do it.
Yeah. I'm like, his his windshield wipers don't work either, and I really want to figure that out, but with the time amount that I have, it's a little more complicated, and I just don't have the time right now anyway.
Sure.
But I want to figure it out, right, Emma? I know.
Great. All right, so I want to swing us into the final chapter of this episode here. Okay, this may be a few topics going over, but excuse me. This isn't the first time you've been on the Eddie Conversation podcast. This is the second time. The first time, do you remember when that episode released?
Probably 2021.
December 2020
Oh my God.
was
I mean,
episode
close to 21.
13. Again, right now, this is episode 109. So you were episode 13.
Yep.
I did go back and rewatch a lot of it and prep for this.
Okay.
And it's I will warn that it's a lot. These cats. I will warn. This is mostly me speaking about rewatching it, but it's a tough watch. We were in a place in that one, like, we don't acknowledge dating at any point. We don't acknowledge, like, we weren't dating at that time.
Yeah, we weren't, but kind of were.
Kind of were, but publicly we weren't.
Yeah.
So,
I think we're good. Sorry.
really worrying about the cats.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I had my man bun back then.
Yeah.
That was a fun time. The sound quality, I don't think was as good. I was using different microphones at that time too, which is fine. And yeah, I could feel, this is me assessing my past self here.
Okay.
I could see me trying to project a certain image,
Yeah.
especially because it was still new in the podcast for me. That was only 13. I know at the time hitting the double digits was kind of a big deal, and I know you had been waiting a while to be on the show. You're wondering why you weren't like one of the first ones.
Like, ask me already. Jeez.
So you were 13. But yeah, there was a lot of kinks. Still working out with the show, building a lot of comfort with it, and showing up in a certain way. I'm like, man, I was really working hard in that to be somebody. And it was, just we spent a lot of it talking about like external things. We didn't talk much about ourselves, or it was like film experiences and music we liked and stuff like that. And yeah. But feel free to go watch and check that out and compare and contrast.
Please don't.
What I do want to do is take some of the topics that were addressed then.
Yeah.
And see what the answers are now.
Okay. Like a Billie Eilish, except 5 years later.
Kinda. All right. So we worked on a movie together. Our first year of living in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
We made a movie.
Mm-hmm.
You were the lead actor.
Mm-hmm.
I was the writer, director, producer, editor, and all the stuff. You were also a producing partner in that too. Mm-hmm. The question is, when you look back on making It's What's on the Inside, that's the name of the movie, what memories come to mind first?
Like filming or like producing?
When thinking about making the movie, what memories come to mind first specifically?
What comes to mind first is being on set and just having a blast for the first 2 weeks. Or was it a week? The first chunk of it.
It was 2 weeks, yeah.
Okay. And then I'm like, I could do this again. As probably most people do. I also think about us fundraising and being like, wow, we fundraised $12,000 or maybe more than that.
It was about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
The answer you gave before, it's the same exact answer you just gave now.
Shut up.
It was like literally the same answer.
Wow.
I could see myself reacting in real time in the episode. I'm feeling the same way right now. Because I added a little extra word this time, and I said specific memory.
Okay.
Because her answer before was, I think about the first 2 weeks on set. And I'm like, that's such a broad stroke of like 10 days of production where we spent 12 hours a day shooting and filming for 10 days, and you say that your memory is those 2 weeks we filmed. I'm like, that's not even a moment. So then you said the same thing just now.
Oh my god.
I tried to add the word specifically to get like
I
a
mean, some
moment
things don't
that you remember.
change.
But okay, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm curious if I'll answer all of these the same. Let's see.
Well, I'll just re-throw it back at you too. Is there anything specific? Like you mentioned fundraising, but that was a multi-month
Yeah.
endeavor too. So it's like,
What comes to mind is just laying in the bed between takes. I know it's still not super specific, but just like laying there and being so tired but so happy at the same time. Yeah. I'm like, this is so nice. I love this. I wish I could do this all the time. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
that's more
Slightly
specific.
more specific.
Yeah, because for context, we were living in an apartment in Sherman Oaks, in the Valley, just north of LA proper, still LA, whatever, LA County, whatever. And
Yeah,
we renovated our apartment to be the film set,
Mm-hmm.
had it set decorated, and so living on set, sleeping on set, it was just living.
It was hard though.
living the thing. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Hard, but
and it
fun.
was such a small space. We
Yeah.
filmed in the living room, and then while we were setting up in between shots,
Mhm.
you'd go to the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
have the AC cranked, and just be plopped on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think there are behind the scenes
There are.
shots of like Michael G. Gable, your co-star,
Yeah. We're like,
passed out,
yeah.
and like you're on the other side of the bed, also passed
Yeah.
out, and you're both just recovering
Yeah.
and recharging to be ready for the next
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
But that's definitely a moment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, if I had to do really specific, actually, it was us getting that shot of me walking in the street, like, to that shopping mall in Sherman Oaks, because we like, what do they call it?
Guerrilla
style.
filmmaking.
Yeah.
Guerrilla style.
Guerrilla style. I remember like a security guard came up to us too, and we weren't even filming at that point. We were just eating because we're like, okay, we got the shot. We did one take, and yeah, then we went to go eat, and we're like, oh no, actually, no, we're not filming. You missed us. That was 10 minutes ago. So we're just eating. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fun.
that was fun. So stressful.
Not for me.
Stressful for me. I'm a rule follower. I really struggle being on a set. As a script supervisor, as an assistant director, as a director, it doesn't matter what position I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
If the production is like, we're gonna go away from this location we are safe on and head into the real world, in which we have no permits, no control, no permission, none of that.
Yeah.
I like freak out and stress out. So
Yeah.
being that I wanted us to get some moments
Mm-hmm.
of your character
Outside.
out in the world. This was like a big character moment, because that's the whole journey. Is
Yeah.
she's an agoraphobic life coach,
Yeah.
and she builds up the confidence to finally leave her apartment
Mm-hmm.
and get out in the world. So getting to see her out in the world, observing the world, and was really important. And it also added a nice some nice scale too, like diversify the shots and diversify the scenery.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really want this, but I'm also just so scared. But yeah, that was a lovely moment. Yeah. Thanks for the specificity.
Yeah.
I know for me, I think back to filming in Reno. We did one scene in Reno.
Bandito Barrito, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the Legends Mall in Sparks, Nevada. Yeah, I filmed one scene up here because I didn't think it'd be too much work and too much money that we didn't have for the production to film in LA. So
Yeah.
I got permission from a restaurant here in Sparks. Flew up Michael, drove us out, and our cinematographer, and yeah, it was fun. I kind of, looking back, there's lots of other things I wish I would have tried and stuff. Like the little note on this scene, I don't know how much you remember of it, but I kind of wish I had Michael not wearing his high vis vest
Oh.
because he
Why?
plays a delivery UPS delivery guy or whatever. And I'm
Does he
just
just look like construction or something?
no,
Oh.
I just he's supposed to be resting and relaxing and at his happy place eating his lunch,
Yeah.
and he's still got his vest on, and I kind of just wish he had it off to the side or something. But that's just like
Over the shoulder.
that's a small thing. And then I kind of wanted to give a little bit more. I wish I would have gone for more takes too, which is
Yeah.
something I was afraid of doing back then, especially if it included an intimate moment. Like
Yeah.
you had a kiss in that one.
I wish that the intimate moment was stronger. Like, I feel like we held back and it was like just a cute little kiss. And I'm like, they're supposed to be in love, you know? I mean, that's partly on me,
I
but
think it plays. Okay,
yeah.
I of course I've spent
I'm
a
like,
lot of time.
I just judge myself though. I'm like, ugh, she's so shy and holding back. Like, come on now. She's supposed to make a change, like as a character arc. I don't know.
She has made a change. She's out in the world
Yeah.
pursuing what she wants.
Yeah.
But and I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, go watch that now. It's available for free
Still
to
on
watch on
Tubi.
Tubi
And YouTube.
and YouTube. You can watch it for free. Go check it out. It's kind of fun. I'm very proud. Let's see. Okay, keeping on topic with It's What's on the Inside, just because I have a couple more questions here.
Mhm.
What's your biggest takeaway and lesson you came away with that has stuck? And how do you think about the movie now?
Like a lesson and takeaway from acting in the movie?
Yeah, or the experience. Like you could, like, I don't know,
Um,
that has stuck with you that you still think about
Stuck
now.
with
It's like,
me?
oh, it was a lesson, or maybe there was one that you dropped. I don't know.
it's just hard because I don't really think about acting anymore. I think what I took away from it was like, oh wow, I can do this. Like, I'm capable. Now it doesn't really apply to much, but
Do you still believe that though?
yeah, I think I'm still capable of acting in
Can you
things.
say it with more confidence?
The lack of confidence comes from just the desire. It's like I used to like really stress, and that wasn't enjoyable. I enjoyed the acting part, but I also like held back a lot. Like I'm like, why couldn't I just like go for it? Like I could probably go for it now that I don't care. You know, just the irony. But yeah, I think I could still do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's a difference between wanting to do it
Yeah.
and feeling capable of doing it. So
Yeah,
that's
I
why
feel capable.
yeah, that's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not asking, let's make a sequel.
It's what's on the outside.
That's what's on the inside too.
No, it's what's on the outside.
Sure.
She's homeless. And it's a play on how terrible things are.
Oh my word. We go to, yeah, anyway. All right. Next question. Next question.
Okay.
Well, I guess before we do that, I do want to highlight again that your answer was basically identical to what it was before. So
What did I
very
say?
interesting.
What did I say last time?
The same thing you just said now.
That I was capable?
Yeah, that you took away that you can do this, and you're like, wow.
I have a good memory.
Yeah.
Good to know. Well, at least I was telling the truth, because that's what stuck with me.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay. I have some other questions here, but they're not really grabbing me right now. Let's talk a little bit.
see?
No. I'll show you after. I do want to
You
talk.
asked me about music. What did I say was my favorite music?
We just talked a little bit about Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift, and you met Billie Eilish's mom and all that kind of
that's
stuff.
right.
But you can listen to that on the other episode if you want to hear that.
I do remember that now.
We didn't get to talk about another movie we made together, at that time, or it was after that.
Out past dark.
You came in and played the role of
Trisha
Trisha.
Martinez.
At the time, the movie
Last
was
name.
Trisha Martinez because you're half Mexican.
Yep.
Fun fact.
20% Native American. 15 to 20% Spanish, Basque. I'm 0.5% Nigerian. I just learned that because it updated. But yeah, and then like Moroccan and North Africa and yeah, that's the Mexican side.
The moccasins.
The moccasin.
Okay.
We originate from the Apache Indians.
Great.
Yeah.
So there's your
Fun fact.
Your breakdown. There was a movie filmed in New Mexico called if you look it up now, it's called Out Past Dark. Also available for free to watch on Tubi if you want to check that out. Very proud of that one too. You played the role of Trisha.
Mm-hmm.
You were playing a local to the region. This takes place in Chama, New Mexico, which is located on the northern part of the state. Very small town. It's a train town.
Your hometown.
I grew up there. If you want to hear more about the production of that, you can listen to a previous episode in which I had the cinematographer Max Goldberg on. We talk a lot about memories there and some fun times on that set, so check that out. I also have an episode of Spencer, one of the lead actors too. Check that out too.
Nice.
Fun. Okay, but you played Trisha.
Yeah, I played Trisha.
And you got to see where I grew up as a child. You got to visit the home in which my great-grandfather and great-grandmother lived and raised 10 children.
Yeah. 2-bedroom house.
3-bedroom.
3-bedroom house.
Mm-hmm. Classically, it was 1 bedroom for the parents, 1 bedroom for the boys, and 1 bedroom for the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember where this 3rd bedroom was. Are you talking about the one in the garage?
Yeah, you'd have to go there again. I could show you a layout if you want. But what do you recall of how was New Mexico? How was Chama?
Chama was lovely. I had a lot of fun on that set. I loved not being the lead, but also still being a big enough character where it wasn't hard to act in. Because if you're an actor, you probably know that roles where you have like no lines is really hard. Actually, no, I take that back. It was hard in some scenes. I remember. I'm like, how do I do enough but not too much? And like especially when I was taking orders at a restaurant. And but I really enjoyed that character specifically because she's a special character. I'm not going to spoil it for you because you have to go watch the movie. But she shows up in a lot of places in different ways, and it was really fun to do that.
I mean, I can share more about
you wanted
that. I don't think it's a spoiler.
Oh.
Trisha is based off of it's kind of like the small town what's it called? Like the joke of a small town that is that small is like people have their hands in lots of buckets, or like they just wear lots of hats. It's like, for instance, my uncle, my great uncle Ernest, who works the Chevron there, owns that property as we speak until that changes. He runs the gas station, and he's also like one of the mechanics there, and he's also the town mayor. And he also runs the trailer park with his wife, and and then somebody else could own the bakery but also be a firefighter. Like I don't know. So Trisha kind of falls into that too, where she works
Yeah.
She's the waitress at the restaurant, but also
The bartender.
Yeah.
And the train conductor. And the gift shop person. And a friend.
And she's still got time to be
A friend.
Yeah. So that's kind of fun. It was a nice excuse to play on that and also not just have to, at a producibility space too, there's a world in which all those roles are played by different actors, but it's like, oh no, there's an opportunity here to leverage having you show up in more spots and kind of have it make sense and have it be weird for the story too.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was another movie I was in that you didn't make.
Okay.
But I just want to say it was really fun to film. You were a script supervisor. It was fun to film and fun to go to the premiere, which was in April of last year, called Horchata with Oat Milk. And I don't know if that's out on streaming, but as a retired actress, it was a lot of fun to go and not worry about anything. I had a blast at that premiere. Yeah. Like, worry about, networking.
Who'd you play?
I play Sandy. She's a weed delivery driver. And, that's all you need to know on my part. But yeah.
What's the movie about?
It's about, gentrification and, developers coming in and buying homes in, I guess, areas that they want to tear down the homes and rebuild McMansions or whatever. And we're like, no, this is our community. And so it follows this male lead played by a comedian. I think it's Jerry Lopez. I'm so sorry that I don't recall your name, but he gets out of prison and then he helps. He's kind of getting into some trouble a little bit with trying to save the community by getting some money. They rob a fluffy white person coffee shop, kind of gentrified coffee shop hipster thing, and it's just they run into a lot of things. It's really funny, and then they I don't want to spoil the end, but I don't know. It's a really fun Latino, homey film.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad I could play the white person and still keep it, full of Latin actors.
Yeah.
Because I look white.
Sure.
I am half white, so that makes sense. But
yeah. I'm glad you had fun with that.
Yeah.
Horchata with oat milk.
Horchata with oat milk. I think you can rent it on YouTube. But otherwise, you could just go to horchatawithoatmilk.com, I think.
Yeah, that one was filmed in 2020 or something.
Yeah, that was filmed a long time ago. I filmed that. I filmed Al Past Dark, Horchata with Oat Milk, and then I booked a film all in that same month. That film that I booked never came to anything, but yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I had some questions for you if you're open.
Let's get a couple in and then
Okay.
What do you got?
Yeah, since we've talked about our past LA experience and kind of how we're different now, I was curious how your writing style has changed from It's What's on the Inside and Out Past Dark to, if people don't already know, you're writing a feature right now. So I've heard you. I think the answer, but I think it'd be fun for you to share.
I have talked about this a little bit on previous episodes, I think, but thank you for the question.
Okay, yeah, you're welcome. I haven't been watching. Sorry. I've been busy studying.
No, it's okay. You say writing style. I'm gonna for me to answer this, because I don't really know about style, because I don't really think about it in that way.
Okay.
But I could talk about process.
Because I'm not thinking of process. I'm thinking about how you've mentioned you were holding back previously because you would approach things based on how you thought others or what others would want versus or like fear of taking big chances of like you're like let me just make a safe movie versus do you not remember?
This is not ringing the bell for me.
You
But I will say, I'm still thinking about it as process for some reason.
okay.
I have in the past with
Yeah.
It's What's on the Inside, with Out Past Dark. For It's What's on the Inside, that the way that I think about it is those were rush jobs
Mm-hmm.
with the intention of just put something on the page that I can shoot and produce. And once I got a draft in the can, and I would look at it
Yeah.
and read it and do table reads of it and get notes on it. I'm like, yeah, I know there's lots of things I need to change. I know this doesn't all make sense. I know, but then I'd get overwhelmed and locked up and kind of get paralysis and be like,
Yeah.
I'm looking at the timeline and the script was due. Like for me to get this movie shot by the time I want to shoot it, the script needs to be done now. And what I'm being tasked with in a way is to address problems in the script
Yeah.
that I just don't have time for in my timeline. And and I would just move forward.
Yeah.
And be like, well, maybe I'll figure it out in production. Maybe we can massage this on the day. Maybe I can massage this in post, and I'll figure it out. And then I learned that the problem doesn't go away. It stays there.
It stays there.
I was able
That is
to
what
kind of figure
happens.
some stuff out in post-production and cut some stuff and move some stuff around and rework
Yeah.
some scenes that were supposed to mean something into something else, and it kind of worked out.
Yeah.
But yeah, same with Out Past Dark. I had a co-writer on that one, Bo Nelson, and that was very helpful. And yeah, and it seemed like we both were on the same page with what kind of movie we were trying to make on that one, and it was fun just getting the hand off, like, hey, we need a rewrite on this, or hey, let's spread the work out, and that kind of helped us stay on timeline too, because that was also another rush job.
Yeah. Emma.
Oh, let's see. All right.
Get out of there.
Worried about the picture frame here. Oh, going for the plant?
Yeah, that's what she's going for. She's going for the plant, so I'll just hold it.
Great.
Great.
Okay. So, me now. I have written a couple. I've written one short script, and I'm writing another short script, and I have another feature script that's kind of slowly coming together.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely trying to focus on not setting a timeline and just writing something, write what is exciting to me, and hopefully come out with something that I'm happy with, that I'm excited about, that I am proud of, and that I'm excited to share with people, and I'm also doing some work with, like, I think writing is a thing where the vulnerabilities and the work that we do, it shows up in our work without even having to really intentionally put it there. So it is interesting to see what themes are coming up in the writing and what's different there. But
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know what the style changes are. But I'm definitely thinking about
You're just
how I'm addressing
taking-
it. It
yeah.
feels different. Like I'm not thinking about, can I produce this? Can I shoot this next week? Do I have a place for this? Like it's just more like,
What story do I want to write?
is the story working? Where do I feel like this should go? Stuff like that. So it's been fun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I'm excited about a short I'm writing right now. I'm hoping to have a draft of that done soon, and we'll see where things go. We'll see where things go. Because I definitely want to direct again. I'm excited about that. I have because you talked about meeting me prior and like doing a short film production workshop. I'm hosting one of those in the next couple of months.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that and getting a new group together.
Cats will be cats, I guess.
They're just doing the thing, Rex.
Just doing the thing.
Really throwing us off over here. Um, yeah, so I'm doing that again soon,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm
exciting.
excited for that.
Yeah, excited for you. Yeah. My other question, I probably should have asked it when we were doing the podcast questions from previous, because I was, I don't know why I thought of it, but I was like, oh, like, why do you love Linkin Park?
Sounds, it
I
feels,
I had no like context of what this podcast was gonna contain, so I have the questions I came up with, and
you still want to, okay.
I'm still gonna ask it.
Why do I love Linkin Park?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, for context, yeah, Linkin Park is my favorite band. I've seen them live maybe like 6 times now. And
6 times.
maybe even, yeah, I think 6, maybe even
Wow.
7. I've seen them a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, twice since they have come out as their new iteration. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I've seen them a lot. They give a great show, world class act. But my attachment begins. You know, I'm the prime demo for them for sure. I'm a guy who grew up. I'm a millennial guy, and their albums were coming out in the early 2000s. And I didn't gravitate towards the first album. I was introduced in their second album. And I remember my dad being like, hey, your favorite band has a new song that's out. And I'm like, my favorite band? And he's like, yeah, it's called Somewhere I Belong. And yeah, that new track is out. And I listened to it and I'm like, I wasn't really as comfortable or enjoyed like Mike Shinoda's rap stuff back then. Like I was just pure rock kid. So I was like kind of had some resistance to it. I'm like, this is different. But for some reason it like him telling me that this was my I don't even think it said here this is your face. Like, oh your guys have a new song out. I'm like, my guys. Then they did become my guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I do like this. Because I like to think, I don't know if he would even remember this, but that he saw my enjoyment of some of the songs, despite me even knowing that I was enjoying the songs. Like I had resistance, but he could see that I liked them.
Yeah.
So he was like, hey, your guys have a new song. And I'm like,
That's cute.
and then I did. And I liked them. And then I explored more of their music and I found their older music. And then, yeah, I'd get all their new albums moving forward. But I didn't quite understand why I liked it. I just knew I felt a connection to the music and the themes, even though I didn't really listen to the words.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, I had a girlfriend a long time ago that had tried listening to some of the music, and she was like, hey, so this song that you like a lot, do you like it because, and she like brought up some of the lyrics and the themes, and I'm just like,
You're like, it says that?
I'm like, because they were really, Linkin Park has lovely lyrics.
Yeah,
and
they
I
do.
And they're very relatable.
Yeah.
Can be very deep.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just like the way it sounds. No, I don't relate to that at all. I just like the way it sounds. Like I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
I just felt it. And I didn't know how to like I wasn't in touch with my feelings for a long time until like recent years. I've had some breakthroughs, but so then going back and listening to them really resonating even more has been fun. But I was feeling it without knowing why I was feeling it, and I couldn't have expressed why I liked them, but it sounded right and it felt right. Yeah, and being that they adapt and they grow and they change has meant a lot for me because they show up differently in each new album they put out, and then I'm able to also bring my new self to their new music and continue to grow alongside them, which has been lovely and fun. So I don't know, for those reasons, I just yeah, they just have a way. They just know what's
Yeah.
up. I'm linked to their style for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, it'd be nice to take you to a concert sometime.
Yeah, I want to go. I was also a fan of Linkin Park as a kid because my dad would play it in the car, and all my siblings we really connected with it. um, yeah, and then when Chester
Past.
passed, I never looked into the new singer and like the songs that they had that were new. Just I don't know why. Like I'm like no one. It never works. But like replacing your lead singer. But I was like, hey, like they really kept like the sound. And I really like their new songs. Yeah, yeah, they're doing great. They're a great band.
Great.
Great.
Okay. Um.
Yeah, I had other questions, but
Yeah, do you want to pick one, or are you feeling good, or what are you thinking?
um, I think that I'm good.
Great. I have one more,
Okay.
and I think this could be we can wind down with this, but this is a question I see myself typically ending episodes with, and it just
Yeah.
feels, I think it kind of works here too. But let's
Mhm.
talk about the future.
Okay.
What are you looking forward to? What do you got? What do you got going on? And I know we hinted at some of the like
Mhm.
life stuff, but yeah,
Mhm.
anything else to add about the future?
Future. Get married, have a kid or two, um, become a nurse, um, revive my business because AI is hurting it right now. Um, yeah, and I like running my own businesses, so I hope to always have like um businesses on the side. If not, if something takes over nursing again, then that's fine too. But um, yeah, travel, grow, hopefully survive the next 5 years. If the world is still standing. Um, well, you're the one who told me that AI was gonna end the world in like what
2027
27?
next year.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Honestly, some nights it feels like it, but um, yeah. What do you think, Vinny? You were very vocal there for a second, but um, yeah, travel, grow, all those things. Any other areas of life I'm missing?
I think that's fine. That
Yeah.
covers a lot of it, and that covers years as well.
Yeah, my goal is to be well rested for as long as I can. AKA when you have kids, you get no sleep, and I don't function on no sleep. So just trying to figure that balance out.
Yeah, a word that has a recent value that I have adopted is it's been sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
So just keeping it all sustainable,
Sustainable.
keeping things balanced,
Yeah.
spending time with friends, family, being mindful of how much energy work is taking,
Mm-hmm.
making sure I'm doing things for myself,
Yeah.
and all the vagueness in that. But yeah, the balance across that, making sure if one thing is taking a lot to just keep your finger on the pulse is what I tell myself. Yeah, but I'm excited for us to move in together and start exploring what these new versions of ourselves, how we show up and develop our new routines and how we live with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And planning out the wedding will be exciting. working my way back into the film scene a little bit more. Like, I'm really excited about this workshop and seeing who shows up, who signs up, and get to know kind of almost like this next generation of filmmaker.
Yeah, we're getting old.
Well, it's all like I just, we're
That's been like a whole decade.
yeah, I've been gone.
Yeah.
Been gone for some time.
Yeah, there's new people in town.
There are people in town, but
I said new people in town.
oh, they said there's no.
I said there's new people in there.
There are new people in town.
There's new people.
But yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my babies are just like, oh, mom's not saying no. Let's just go like do everything. And Emma's just sitting on top of the. You can't see her because she's out of frame, but just sitting there.
Yep, the cats are being cats.
Being cats.
Yeah. Okay, well, until next time, we'll see when we have a follow-up. But yeah, it's exciting for now, too. Yeah, we're engaged.
Yep.
Lots of things in the work, lots of life to live. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for agreeing to come back on.
You're welcome.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
Love you, too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
You want
I'm
to kiss?
going for a kiss
Oh.
here.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.